Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Doordarshan News Bulletin. This is Rodali presenting the headlines first. Chief Advisor of Bangladesh Interim Government Muhammad Yunus calls Prime Minister Narendra Modi assures safety of Hindus and minorities. Three-phase voting in Jammu and Kashmir and single phase in Haryana as Election Commission announces assembly poll schedule. Search of more bombs in Guwahati continues. Another bomb-like object was recovered at Hatgaon area. '70th National Film Awards for the year 2022 announced. He wins the Best Actor award for Kantara. And Sports Minister Manshukh Mandavya boosts players during send-off ceremony of the Indian contingent for the Paris Paralympic Games. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today received a telephone call from the Chief Advisor of the Interim Government of Bangladesh, Muhammad Yunus. During the call, Chief Advisor Yunus assured the protection, safety and security of all Hindus and minorities in his country. They also exchanged views on the prevailing situation. Prime Minister Modi reiterated India's support for a democratic, stable, peaceful and progressive Bangladesh. The Election Commission of India today announced the assembly poll schedule for Jammu and Kashmir and Haryana. Elections in Jammu and Kashmir will be held in 3 phases, while Haryana will go to the polls in a single phase. Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar made the announcement in New Delhi. In Jammu and Kashmir, the first phase of polling will be held on September 18th, the second phase on September 25th and final phase on October 1st, 2024. Haryana will go to the polls on October 1st this year. The counting of both Jammu and Kashmir and Haryana will take place on 4th of October. Over 87 lakh electors of the Union Territory will decide the fate of leaders for 90-member Jammu and Kashmir Assembly. In Haryana, over 2 crore electors will be participating in the Assembly polls.
Poll being on 25th of September and Phase 3 nomination on 5th of September and every voting finishing on 1st of October. Counting would be on 4th of October and everything would be over, bind up on 6th of October. The schedule of Haryana. Haryana would be in the last phase, exactly coinciding with the third phase of J&K, nomination being on 5th of September, last date of making nomination on 12th of September, date of poll 1st October, and date of counting coinciding with J&K on 4th of October, everything to be over on 6th of October. So, friends,
the nation paid homage to former Prime Minister and Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee on his death anniversary today. A prayer meeting was organized at the Samadhi of Atal Bihari Vajpayee at Sadaiv Atal in New Delhi. President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid floral tributes to former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee at Sadaiv Atal this morning. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha Harivansh and Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, among other prominent leaders, also paid their tributes.
आज अटल जी हम सबको.
In the wake of planting of bombs by United Liberation Front of Assam Independent Alpha I on Independence Day, police in Guwahati has continued its search operations for the second day. Today, another bomb-like object was recovered at the Hatgaon area. Following the recovery of the bomb-like object, a team of bomb experts and Commissioner of Police Diganta Bora reached the spot.
যোৱাকালি আমি দুটা জায়গাৰ পৰা আইডি সদৃশ এটা আমি ষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ পাইছোঁ পাণবজাৰৰ পৰা আৰু গান্ধী বস্তিৰ পৰা আৰু যিহেতু খবৰ আছিলে যে সাতগাঁৱতো তেনেকুৱা এটা আইডি সদৃশ বস্তু পোৱা হৈছে গতিকে যোৱা ৰাতিও আমি চালোঁ আজি ৰাতিপুৱা আমি পালোঁ যোৱাকালি এই দুটা বস্তু পাইছোঁ আইডি সদৃশ একেই ধৰণৰ বস্তুটো ইয়াতো পোৱা গৈছে
The Indian Space Research Organization has successfully launched the Earth Observation Satellite and also SRO DemoSat passenger satellite successfully. This is the third development flight of SSLV and it has proved that India is capable of sending micro, mini and nano satellites. All the three stages of the launch vehicle were successful and efficiently executed. Both the satellites have been injected into a 475-kilometer circular orbit and the solar panels have been deployed.
On the global stage.
As you have already seen, the third development flight of SSLV D3 with the EOS-08 satellite has been successfully accomplished. The rocket has placed the spacecraft in the very precise orbit as planned. I find that there are no deviations in the injection conditions. The final orbit, of course, will be known after tracking, but the current indication is that everything is perfect. The EOS-08 satellite as well as SR-0 satellite also has been injected after the maneuvers. And congratulations to the SSLV D3 team, the project team. With this third development flight of SSLV, we can declare the development process of SSLV is completed. And congratulations now.
The 78th National Film Awards for the year 2022 were announced in New Delhi today. Rishabh Shetty won the Best Actor award for his stupendous performance on the film Kantara. The Best Actress award was won by Nithya Menon for the Tamil film Tiruchi Tirambalam and Manashi Parikh for the Gujarati film Kutch Express. Other winners are Malayalam film Attam as the Best Feature Film, Ayana as the Best Non-Feature Film. The Best Director award went to Suraj Barjatia for Uchai. In the feature film category, the Best Hindi film award was bagged by Gulmohar. The Best Male Playback Singer award was given to Arijit Singh and the Best Female Playback Singer award went to Bombay Jayashree.
Called Autumn, produced by Joy Movie Productions and Anand Ekrachi. The Best Director for the year goes to Unchai. Director's name is Suraj Bajatia. The Best Actress in a Leading Role, this is tied. So we have two winners. There is Chichurat Balram Tamil. The lady is Nithya Menon. And the second one is Kutch Express, the Gujarati film, where the actress is Mansi Parikh.
In what can be termed as a moment of celebration for Northeast India's textile industry, Assam Pride Eri Silk has been awarded Oiko Tex Standard 100 certification. Union Donor Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia has made the announcement on social media. He noted that Eri Silk, which has received a GI tag, will expand globally and make an important contribution to sustainable fashion. Now it is time for a short commercial break. We will be right back. Welcome back. At Home program on the occasion of Independence Day was held at Raj Bhavan in Mizoram capital Aizawl on August 15th. Similar colorful program was also held at the Raj Bhavan in Tripura capital Agartala. In Manipur, internally displaced persons staying at various relief camps in the state joined the nationwide celebration of the 78th Independence Day. The day was celebrated with fun-filled activities, games and sports. At the Moirang Relief Camp, IDPs joined to take a Tiranga pledge. A newly built office of Indian Medical Association was opened in Dibrugarh recently. Celebrating 78 Independence Day at the new office, renowned doctors of IMA Dibrugarh unit pledged to extend medical services in the city by setting up free OPD every week for the poor and needy. Our Dibrugarh correspondent Subina Roy talks to members of IMA Dibrugarh.
For the first time in Dibrugarh.
See, Indian Medical Association, it was formed a long way back by Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy, and presently we are very lucky to get this plot of land, and it was only renovated only, and I am a Dibrugarh branch having this site, and now our activity will be more, and I would like to thank our president, Dr. G.S. Borgohain sir.
So what can we expect with this coming up of this new infrastructure? The Indian Medical Association is expanding, and how do you look at it, and if you could throw light on the heritage of this institution and how old it is? And
very pertinent question. You see, the place or spot where I am standing behind is the newly renovated IMA house. To the front of my house, just this IMA house, to the other side of the road, you can already see a building which is a heritage building that is already been renovated or being renovated by some other NGO, which will be a museum cum heritage building. All around my...
In sports, the largest ever contingent of 84 players will represent India in the upcoming Paris Paralympic Games this year. The Paralympic Games will take place from the 28th of this month to the 8th of September 2024. 47 athletes are taking part in the Games for the first time. Addressing the send-off ceremony of the Indian contingent participating in the Paris Paralympic Games, Union Sports Minister Dr. Manshukh Mandavya said that there are 50 players in this team who benefited from the Target Olympic Podium scheme. Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways Sarbananda Sonowal today felicitated Paris Olympic 2024 bronze medalist shooter Manu Bhaker in New Delhi. He also presented a cheque of 10 lakh rupees to Manu Bhaker. Talking to the reporters, Mr. Sonowal said Manu Bhaker has the ability, dedication and commitment. He expressed hope that in the near future she will win many more medals for the country. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma inaugurated 2 high-masted national flags at the old Assembly building in Shillong on Thursday. The flags installed at Kinladlad include a 100-foot mast facing Police Bazaar and a 52.5-foot mast facing Vivanta, Meghalaya. This installation aims to enhance Shillong's aesthetic appeal and symbolize national pride. Continuing with news from Meghalaya, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma introduced a phase initiative to appoint local tourist assistants to enhance visitor safety and experience while creating job opportunities for local youth. At a consultation with tourism stakeholders, Sangma discussed addressing recent law and order issues and highlighted new infrastructure and branding efforts. He also unveiled the autumn tourism calendar, including major events like the Shillong Literary Festival and Cherry Blossom Festival, and announced a partnership with Japan to feature a Japan zone at the Cherry Blossom Festival. And to end the news, the main points once again. Chief Advisor of Bangladesh Interim Government Muhammad Yunus calls Prime Minister Narendra Modi assures safety of Hindus and minorities. Three-phase voting in Jammu and Kashmir and single phase in Haryana as Election Commission announces Assembly poll schedule. Search of more bombs in Guwahati continues. Another bomb-like object was recovered at Hadgaon area. The 70th National Film Awards for the year 2022 were announced. Malayalam film Attam wins the award for the Best Feature Film. And Sports Minister Manshukh Mandavya boosts players during send-off ceremony of the Indian contingent for the Paris Paralympic Games. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.